hope everybody's doing okay. I'm not doing bad. I'm actually feeling really good. Went to a gym show with a friend of mine today and just feel really good. Spent $60 and got a bunch of goodies and these cards and another deck, and I was told to use these today. I've already cleared them. I've already charged them with my energy. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. This will be for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. So the need for offering to the nature spirits at this time is something that is, I feel, highly important for some of us. And now I'm hearing most of us, this could be offerings of just love, your energy, your time out in nature, cleaning up trash or what have you. But I feel like this is about giving back to the planet in some way, shape, or form. For many of you, I feel like this offering is even offering of your assistance with things that are growing in a garden. So this could resonate with many of you. But this could even have something to do with growing sage, because right next to it we have a smudging ceremony, which is very weird because this has come out for me. This is the third time today, so I'm definitely going to smudge 1, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 3. Look those up on Sacred Scribes. But this is about getting connected with the energy of different plants, not just sage, but any plant that can smudge your energy of negative types of energies. 1, 3, 3 I was also told to tell you guys, but this is negative energies that maybe you've absorbed from other people. Maybe this is just thought patterns that are you know, kind of making you a little bit in like a negative energy. But this is also just asking you to clear your energy. This could be because you was hanging around people, or it could be for any reason. The owl medicine tells me that the ancestors are working with you. Instantly, I'm feeling a lot of wisdom or knowledge coming through with this card. So many of you could be opening up to some sort of like a gift of knowing. Claircognizance is what I am hearing right now. But many of you, this is also the owl spirit guide coming through and connecting with you. For many of you, this is about an all-seeing eye, or something to do with seeing things from a different perspective. Yes, yes, and yes. But I really feel like this is the knowledge from the animal spirit coming through at this time, helping others with their knowledge, their wisdom, understanding in certain situations or what have you. Another card that came out for me a little bit ago is the tracker. I didn't get anything off of it then, but what I'm getting this time is about tracing your steps. There's something about backtracking, tracing your steps, making sure that you did everything in the order that you felt like you should do it in, or that Spirit has asked you to do it in. But I feel like there's something about retracing your steps, maybe even going back to a root of something. This could be like, for some of you, maybe you've meditated for a really long time, and then maybe all of a sudden you're in this cycle of not meditating very much, or the feeling that maybe you don't need it, and Spirit is saying, you know, take yourself back to where you began and what helped you the most in the situations that you were going through at that time. Not that maybe the situations that you're going through now are as hard. For a lot of you, I feel like you've kind of mastered getting through challenges that you were overworked about, or maybe you underreact about. But I feel like you're just beginning this now moment, or allowing, for a lot of you. That's not going to resonate with all of you, but they keep taking me back to this, like retracking, like tracing your tracks, going back. Maybe for some of you, this is referring to goal setting as well. Yes, I'm hearing. I feel like some of you are already in the process of retracing your steps, going back to things that worked for you before. Maybe some of you, this is like a new area for you and you're finding what works for you. But either way it goes, I feel like this backtracking is definitely needed. Now, we do have nature spirits, which instantly tells me that for many of you, there's gnomes, nymphs, fairies. This could even be like elementals, multiple types of elementals that are working with us at this time. This instantly gives me a feel of oneness, connection with the earth, connection with the forest. So many of you may need to go out and take a walk. I'm actually going to go to Houston Woods with my son after I do these readings. But anyhow, we're going to go down a creek and I'm going to meditate, and he's going to just relax in the water or what have you. But I will connect with the nature spirits at that time. I always just close my eyes and put my feet into the water, and I just ask 4, 5, 6, whatever I'm in need of connecting with at this time. Make sure that I see, sense, hear, understand, know. And that's exactly what happens. 505. That's about a new change, a positive change and transformation. One that is a part of a never-ending journey for you. I don't know why they wanted me to tell you that, but somebody needed to hear that. So the white buffalo instantly gives me a couple different things. One of the things is that I'm feeling with this is like an inner strength that is very strong. It's something that took a lot of desperation, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain to get to this point of freedom, where you feel like you've gotten to a point where you have a lot of strength and courage. Maybe this is also about facing and tackling some sort of challenge or fear that you have. And I just feel like strength came because of it. Because of you facing that fear, that insecurity, that what have you, there is strength that has happened because of it. I feel a lot of like heart strength. So this is like, for many of you, getting to a place of unconditional love for yourself, the situations, you know, you realize that challenges are just meant to help you to evolve even more. So you don't get over, excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups, which usually is an indicator of something being very much spot on. And I'm hearing yes, ding, 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 which is also an indicator of being spot on. But for many of you, there's this energy of just being in an allowing type of energy. I get that some of you are having to constantly adjust, but that adjustment is leaning you more towards staying out of the old patterns, the old cycles, the old ways of thinking, the old ways of doing things. And it's keeping you in alignment with, or keeping you focused on the path of least resistance. 707, guys. That's a spiritual awakening, a never-ending journey of spiritual awakenings. Okay, but what I'm feeling is you've gotten to this point where if you can't, help me out with the right words, you may not, I'm kind of stumbling at my words. You may have a hard time fitting in or adjusting to find out where you fit in, but I feel like many of you, the challenge is being taken with like high honors. I don't know how else to put it, but I feel like you're accepting this challenge of not fitting in very well as something that is an honor, because when you've ascended so much, you've got to a place of being calm and collected in the now moment, in a space of allowing, in a space where you're always connected directly with Source and you know what your next movements are supposed to be. Even though many of you watching this reading haven't yet got there, this is what you're going towards. And I feel like this is a celebration type of energy. This is a shapeshifter energy, but it's like you've mastered fitting in to places. You no longer get the anxiety of going and hanging out in crowds that you're not usually used to hanging at, but it's because you're called there. You know that you're called there, and if you're called to a place, there's a reason for it. So it's like you're celebrating the milestones that you know, the things that you've achieved, the things that you've got past, the things that you've accomplished when it comes to the mind and how it works, the heart and how it judges things, and, you know, likes to put these like illusions in our mind that makes us think that things aren't going very well. But then, you know, you've mastered through that, or you've gotten to a place where you work through that, where you can celebrate these type of things. And this is a really, really good place to be. It takes me back to this white buffalo, which is talking about that inner strength that's been gained through challenges, through situations that you can now celebrate as, I got through it. I achieved it. I accomplished it. I'm starting to feel a little bit more established in it, whatever it is. It could be your spiritual connection. It could be a relationship. It could be a career path. It could be multiple things. It doesn't really matter. But I kind of get the feeling with this card that there's multiple situations that could present itself as a challenge. However, for a lot of you, I feel like you're learning about allowing, and it's becoming so much easier for you to get through those things. However, if you're not one of those people that is at that space where you're allowing, you're in the now moment, you're just being still, maybe not fighting to try to change the outcome of something to either work out faster for you or, you know, change somebody's idea or mind about you, whatever it may be. 10-10, guys. You will get there. And what you're experiencing now is the experiences that helps to change your mindset and your heart's ideas of what is right and wrong for you, or what is, there's something about some of you who have not got to that space yet. Judge the process in which it takes to get there. And what I'm feeling is even that is an adjustment in itself that is going to bring on so much inner strength. I feel like many of you are even tapping into, with this card, the inner child. So there's a lot of laughter, a lot of cheerfulness, joy, you know, what have you. Yes, they're saying. 1101. I was told to get a couple more cards before I read these cards. They're meant to be read together. There's a card of, there's a message of easy living. A feeling like circumstances have changed drastically for many of you. Whether this means you feel like you're in a tower moment and things are turned upside down and you don't know exactly how things are going to get better. You're learning about how to improve your faithfulness, or, you know, by maybe acting as if or speaking as if or whatever it may be. But I feel like the experiences that are happening around you are helping you to fall into this place of, it's almost like you're riding the waves of the wind. You're in this place of peace, contentment, even if your life is upside down, feeling like it's being turned upside down. Because the experiences that are being changed and turned upside down, Spirit has already told you, are taking you to the better things. Those things that you're working really hard to stay positive, to manifest. Maybe for some of you, manifestation's kind of hard and it just comes and goes because you're so caught up in your fears, what have you. But what I'm feeling with all three of these cards is Spirit has taken you to these places, these spaces in a spiritual sense, like maybe you're astral traveling, or maybe when you're meditating, or maybe when you're just out walking in nature or what have you, where you just feel like the universe is talking to you through the things that are happening with the elements. This means when the wind blows, you just know exactly what it's telling you. Or if you see a fire in a fireplace, or maybe you've built a fire in your backyard or what have you, and you look into a flame and it just tells you a story. Maybe when you put your feet into the water, it automatically just pulls all your cares away. There's something about connecting with all of these things. The element of wood as well is what I'm hearing. It just has this sacred knowledge, this sacred understanding that is becoming 1313 deeper and deeper instilled in you. So with all of these cards, I feel like this is a very transformational time. It's one of those times where there's a lot of things that are happening or being incorporated into your reality right now in a spiritual sense that you feel like it's a very sacred moment for you. You feel like you've been chosen, that things are working out in your benefit, that communication is coming in multiple ways. I feel like many of you are also either very in tune with, or there's experiences that are helping you to become in tune with or heal the sacral chakra. I also feel that many of you are connecting with the nature spirits in a sense of thanksgiving. So you're offering things to them as a way of thanking them. Maybe you're picking fresh flowers and you're putting them on some sort of altar as a way of thanking the universe. I mean, it's multiple ways in which you could do things, but there's something about offering. Keeper of the West. I feel this stillness. Now, I feel like this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I feel this stillness, 1444, about positive changes and transformations that are happening, not just in the West, but this is in the East, the North, the South, all over, where people's light is uniting with others' light, and it is protecting certain areas. It is healing a lot of areas. Now I'm talking about like earth, like healing the areas of the earth. Not just the people are transforming, but the earth is transforming because of our love, our light, our change, our evolution. You know, the changes that we are making are also ripple affecting into the changes that the earth has. And I feel like this is like Spirit's way, or the earth's way of saying thank you. Like, thank you for doing your part, playing your role, or what have you. I feel like communication is coming in multiple ways from the universe. The talking stick, I know that there's like a Native American understanding of what a talking stick is for, but what I'm really feeling with this is the ability to communicate with nature, to understand at its deepest core what it is saying to you, or what it means when you see certain things, or you feel certain energies, or when the connection comes and you're just like, this is just awesome. I feel like a lot of you are in like this new energy of connecting with the earth. Maybe you've started practicing earth spirituality and connecting with the earth in such a way that it is really taking you into a whole nother state of being. I always trust the direction of the universe, and know that I am being guided. This is a dragonfly spirit, so some of you may have that as a totem, is what I'm hearing. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Hope, faith, trust, patience, joy, happiness. All of those help miracles to happen. Energy flows where my intention goes. So many of you, I'm feeling, are in this, you know, energy of allowing. And when you're in the energy of allowing, manifestations come to you very, very quickly. Okay. I have been in the process of being in the energy of allowing, and so many things have transformed in my physical life on the outside. I have a poster board, or a piece of paper. I call it a poster board, but anyway, a piece of paper here with the manifestations that I want for my life. Many of these things have already happened. Several of them have not, but many of these things have already happened. You know, and I haven't completely shared all my blessings in the way that my manifestations are coming lately, because I almost feel like I'm going to jinx things, and that's something that I'm working through or processing through. But I will share with you guys eventually the ways in which my manifestations are coming in and what I've manifested. And you guys are going to see that I've been talking about these things for a long time in my videos, and you guys are going to be really happy for me. But, you know, you can have these things too. And I really feel like Spirit is saying, you know, you put your intentions, your desires, and stay positive about it. It's going to be yours. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. You're so loved is what I just heard. 1817 and 1818. Okay, guys, I am actually feeling one of these cards wanting to come out as well. So let me see what they have to say as well. It's a hot day out there today. It is 91. Well, it was 91 a couple hours ago. It's pretty hot. Double mission. You are a light worker, a starseed. You're somebody that is meant to help seed your light in places that you go, with people that are around you. Even if you don't realize that you're doing it, you're somebody that is doing it. You're somebody that was sent here or chosen to be here, or maybe you chose to be here so that you could spread your love and light and help this planet to evolve. Many of you, this is just a confirmation that you're on the right path, that you're in your alignment with your divine calling, or many divine callings maybe even, and to keep doing what you're doing. The Seven-Starred Sisters is about birthing something new. This is creating things that are going to help you with abundance. For some of you, this is also talking about creating a new way of existing. And I feel like this means physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So for some of you, you may just be seeing this reading, or me, for the first time, and maybe you're just realizing that you are awakening. If this is you, please put a comment in the comments and let me know that. And thank you for being here. And I hope that you continue to watch my videos and get something out of them. Anyhow, empathic starseed for many of you is just another confirmation that you are developing the ability to connect with all of the clairs, not just like clairsentience, clairaudience, all of the clairs, as well as your inner knowings, the ability to connect with energies and channel those energies. Some of you are very connected with the universe at this time. 2002, I was told to tell you guys. Some of you also may be mirroring things in other people that you need to work on, or maybe you need to accept in yourself as an asset. You'll know exactly what that is by just the feeling that it gives you. Today, I will sun gaze. I will receive upgrades to my DNA. I will get connected with the divine source God and the angels while sun gazing. My consciousness will expand. I am connected with discernment. Throat chakra, responsible for communication, expression of thoughts, feelings, and ideas. My social skills are improving. I will share my truth. And, I am happiness. I am living my fullest potential. I accomplished what I set out to do. And I am charming and delightful. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. Thank you to all of you who do. Go check out my TikTok channel, which is Unique Me 303 Healing, as well as I do have Instagram that I just started back up. However, I don't know how much content I'm going to put on there, but if you're interested in that, please go follow me there as well. Thank you to anybody who does like, share, and put comments down in my comments. That helps me to get into the algorithm so that more people sees my videos, and I am able to help more people to evolve just like I have you. So thank you so much for anybody who is supportive. Much love to you guys. Have a wonderful day and weekend. Bye.